Hello. Hello?
Hello.
Nice. Damn, it is really a bunch of white people, like Daniel said. This looks like a KKK rally. We got any deaf people in the house? Probably. Yeah, wasn't really expecting an answer to that, I'll be honest. Maybe a thumbs up would work, I don't know. Anyways, I've been learning sign language, and I've recently learned how you say abortion in sign language. It's... I've recently also went to Tibet in China, and Tibet is well known for having like a bunch of monks, and the monks love doing vows of silence, which, let's be honest, like if a monk is doing a vow of silence and he knows sign language, that doesn't really count, right? Like if this motherfucker is talking to me in sign language, whatever. It's the same as going on a diet and only eating Big Macs. Like, you'll become skinny, but you know, I knew that wasn't gonna work. Anyway, this fucking monk that I met was doing a 13-year vow of silence, right? And I love practicing bits on people, like jokes that I write. And I decided to test this sign language thingy, of the abortion one, on the 13-year vow of silence guy. And this guy decided to break his vow of silence just to tell me to shut the fuck up. Yeah. Does anyone know about the Moby Dick book? Of course you know, rhetorical question. But no one knows what the fuck the book is about, right? The same goes for Die Mein Kampf. We all know, no, none of you knew that in the book Hitler actually speaks about the fact that his granddad was actually half Jew. Wouldn't that make Hitler Jewish? No? That joke's usually a hit. Blur? Okay, sorry. Speaking of Hitler, I don't know if you guys have heard about the baby Hitler paradox. Probably not. It's basically a paradox that says that asks what would you do if you could time travel and meet baby Hitler? Like, what would you do, right? And I read on Reddit a guy talking about like, I would raise him to be a good person and an A+ student. First of all, the guy was an A+ student at arts, okay? The guy was a hell of a painter, apparently. Second of all, that didn't stop him from becoming an Avengers level threat to humanity, okay? And third of all, if it was me personally, time traveling, I would just... Yeah. Speaking of fictional books, I think Noah's Ark is my favorite. The Bible is my favorite, but Noah's Ark is my favorite from the Bible. Because like if I'm Noah, I'm just straight up making a statement to God. Like I'm not bringing any weird animals into the ark, okay? Like there's not gonna be space for mosquitoes, snakes, bro, I fucking hate snakes. Gym rats? Outside, bro. Bro, people who want to go to the airport 5 hours before check-in is even open. Staying outside, bro. Like my dad, who's sitting there, by the way. My dad will wake up at like 5,000 before Christ just to make sure we get to the airport in time, okay? It's ridiculous, okay? It makes no sense. Like, somehow this gym rat guy made it into the ark, right? And this guy is talking about his 6-egg breakfast. Brother, we have 1 chicken and 2 cocks on board. And we are the cocks, like have you ever been around a guy consuming 200 grams of protein per day? This guy's a biological terrorist. I'm not gonna share a bunk bed with a guy that smells like Jabba the Hutt. That's just it's not happening, okay? Also, like before coming onto the stage, like I was scrolling through Instagram, and I saw a post that said, and I quote, "Hangovers are the painful remembrance of a good time." Sure, okay. I mean, I don't need to feel like fucking truck just went over my head to remember a good time, but anyways. And that got me thinking of something that me and my friends also say, that we shouldn't be drinking this much so that we can remember the nights that we have, right? I'll be honest. The second that alcohol touches my lips, bro, I'm basically Robert Downey Jr. before he was Iron Man, okay? Like, bro, I'll go so non-verbal at a party that you all be thinking that I'm doing a vow of silence, okay? That's basically it, guys. Thank you.